Hello everyone, Adrienne here. So today I'm going to be doing kind of a different review. I know you guys are used to me reviewing absinthe and Gothic literature and whatnot, but I thought that it would be a good opportunity to review a new product for you guys. Now, I don't really talk about it very often on my channel, but I do suffer from depression and anxiety, and I am on medication for it, but sometimes the medication isn't enough. Sometimes I have my really bad days where I just cannot shut my brain off. And another thing that I was recently diagnosed with was ADHD. So that's another reason why sometimes I can't shut my brain off. It's really frustrating sometimes. But my voice teacher, when I told her that I suffer from ADHD and that its focus is auditory, she's just like, well, no wonder you're such a good musician. Thank you, Debbie. You're awesome. Thank you for being supportive and understanding. I really appreciate it. Depression, anxiety, ADHD. It's kind of a hefty combination. And I've been wanting to cut way back on my drinking. So I will admit, over the course of the past couple of years, I have been a pretty heavy drinker. And it's gotten worse over the last year because of my job. So the product I'm going to be reviewing are these things right here. They look like e-cigarettes or vapes or whatever the hell you want to call them. They kind of behave like them too, but they're not. They're totally not. These are personal aromatherapy diffusers, and I got them in 4 blends. I got them in the Zen, which is this one right here, and this one has orange, frankincense, and lang lang, and this is for relaxation and feeling grounded and focused, which is something that I deeply appreciate, especially on my stressful days at work. So there's that one, that's Zen. Then the next one here is called Sexy. This is probably my favorite of the blends because I just love the way that it smells. This one is jasmine, lime, and patchouli. I love patchouli. Everyone that I tell that I love patchouli to, they're just like, ew, it smells like dog shit. And I'm just like, fuck you guys, you have no taste. So there's that one. That's my favorite one of the collection that I got. Then the next one is Sleepy, and this one has been really, really good in helping me fall asleep. I just drink some lavender tea, I puff on this a couple of times, and I just sleep like the dead. It's wonderful. I don't believe in using the term sleep like a baby because babies don't really sleep very soundly. And the one for Sleepy is lavender, chamomile, and kava. So it's super relaxing, super just kind of restful and wonderful, and just really helps me sleep because lavender and chamomile, that is the best combination for falling asleep. Then the last one that I got is Ocean, and this one, it just, oh my god, I love it. Every time I puff on this one, it reminds me of going to Whidbey Island with Kenny, and it just tastes and smells like a breath of fresh sea air, and it's just wonderful. I love it. And the flavor profile for this one is eucalyptus, lime, and tangerine, so there's that. So I know that there are studies out there that say that e-cigarettes and vapes and whatnot are harmful to your lungs and your throat, but this isn't necessarily the case with these. These are completely tobacco-free, and they also don't have any harmful chemicals. It's all completely made up of essential oils. And there's a specific way that you guys are supposed to use these. Now, you basically suck on the end of it like you're sucking on a straw, and then you breathe it out through your nose. Now, sometimes I will just release it through my mouth just because that's just the way I sometimes prefer to do it, but other times when I'm like trying to fall asleep or something, I will breathe out through my nose to kind of get it absorbed into my, not necessarily nasal passages, I want to say like olfactory sense thing. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. I'm dumb. So the first one I'm going to be using here is the Zen one. As you can see, it's this beautiful little purple shade, and it reminds me of one of my favorite eyeshadow shades, and I forget what it's called, but it's really lovely. And even before you like inhale like to use it, you can still smell the essential oils in here, and it just smells divine. I don't know if you guys really like the smell of incense, but this is exactly what this smells like. This smells like the inside of a metaphysical shop. which I very much like the smell of. Anyway, so I'm just going to give this a puff. So as you can see, it produces definitely a little bit of a visual kind of vapor, and it's really interesting to look at sometimes. It's a very meditative sensation that it gives when you do suck on this or take a puff. It's very gentle. You notice I'm not coughing or wheezing or choking or gagging or anything like that. You know, loads of sexual innuendos, I'm terribly sorry. It's definitely very gentle, and it really doesn't feel like anything. It's almost a little bit cool when it hits the back of your throat, and it's very soothing. And even when it goes out of your nose, when you're exhaling, you can feel the kind of cool sensation that it produces. But this is just wonderful. I absolutely love the smell of this. I love the taste. It's very subtle. It's really not that overpowering, and it just makes you feel so relaxed and grounded and focused, which is really nice. The next one we're going to be demonstrating here is Sexy, this is my favorite one of the ones that I have. So when it comes to this one, it's very musky and floral and sexy, which I absolutely love fragrances and scents that are like floral and musky. One of my favorite perfumes that I wear is called Noir by Chanel. And it's very musky and floral, and it has some kind of like hints of citrus in it, which is another thing that I like about this. It has a little bit of lime in the blend. It's very sexy. Kenny likes it. Yeah, he likes the smell of it. It's really, really nice. Okay, so once again. Oh, that's lovely. Kind of leaves a little bit of a fresh, like planty kind of whisper when you kind of breathe it out through your nose and out of your mouth. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's very musky and heavy and very sexy, just as the name implies. And the next one I'll be demonstrating for you is called Sleepy, which it's a gray color, and the end of these kind of light up on the end with their respective kind of colors. And this one is it's like taking in a breath, like a whiff of lavender chamomile tea. That's what it feels like when you puff on this. It's really nice. Like if you ever like hold up a bag of like lavender chamomile tea up to your nose, that's exactly what this tastes and smells like, and it's wonderful. It's so fragrant and it's so relaxing. And when I have trouble falling asleep, or if I need to just chill out, this is wonderful. So this last one I'm going to be showing you guys is Ocean, and this is probably my second favorite of the entire collection. It does kind of have a musky sort of quality or aftertaste, which I really like, and obviously it's not as musky as Sexy is, which, oh my god, I love it. Patchouli. I'm in love with patchouli. Don't judge me. Okay, so eucalyptus and lime and tangerine are the flavor profiles that you have here, and it's literally like breathing in a breath of fresh ocean air. And I'm not talking like hot ocean air, like a day at the beach on like Cali or something. I'm talking like Washington coast, like cloudy and rainy, and you can just smell the sea air, and it just, oh my god, it's just so romantic. I find the ocean and the beach, especially if it's cloudy, just so romantic, especially because I usually associate like cloudy, misty beaches with gothic kind of settings and atmospheres, but that's just me. Anyway, so here is Ocean. Oh my god, that's lovely. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, that really just kind of like when I close my eyes and just think of that smell, it just brings me right back to Whidbey Island with Kenny, and it's just, every time I go there, it's such a fond memory with him, and Such a beautiful place. Yes, guys, I know that there are a whole bunch of reviews out there for Monq, and they're pretty positive over the course of all the reviews that are out there. And I think that they're really good for people with anxiety and depression. And it's also really good for people who are trying to lay off smoking or possibly lay off drinking, like me. I've been laying way off on the drinking lately, just for the purpose of weight loss and sleeping better. And it's been helping. This is really helping me with laying off the drinking and weaning myself off of drinking. Obviously, guys, I'm not going to quit drinking entirely, but I am definitely going to continue to do, you know, absinthe reviews and Baudelaire on booze videos every now and then when the fancy strikes. But as of right now, I'm trying to get my stress under control, and these are definitely helping. They're wonderful. So I would definitely rate these 10 out of 10. They're wonderful. They're really atmospheric, they help you relax, and they're very portable. It's wonderful to take these to work with me, and I could just like throw them in my purse, forget about it, and then you'll be like, oh my god, I'm on my break, I'm so stressed. Then I get the Zen one out, I take a couple puffs of it, and I just feel instantly better. And I really don't think it's a placebo, because I don't know. I just really don't think it's a placebo. You guys should definitely check these out. They range from $20 to $25, and these guys are always running promotions and always running sales and everything like that. Sometimes they will offer you a free one if you get a set of 4, so there are plenty of opportunities to take advantage of their sales and promotions and whatnot. So if you follow them on Twitter or Instagram, or if you sign up for their newsletter, then you will be up to speed on their promotions and deals that they're running. Yeah, guys, this is an amazing way for you to really tap into your inner relaxation and just take a moment to just relax and kind of get grounded in yourself. It's really nice. And like I said, these things don't damage your throat, they don't damage your voice, it's really not irritating at all. They feel really wonderful and soothing and cool on the back of your throat and through the nose, so it's ideal for people who are singers and they want to, you know, avoid anything harmful to their voice or their vocal cords or anything like that, but they don't want to start smoking. And also, drinking is not good for the voice either. So there's another plus. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of these Monq personal diffusers. They're wonderful. I cannot recommend them enough for people that are stressed out there. It's really wonderful, great experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I do have several other videos of Gothic literature and absinthe reviews and many wonderful things ahead, so be sure to stay tuned. Bye!